We're back now. Apologies for that. Excuse me. Right. What were you doing now?
I believe we were going to go and check on our artist friend first.
Certainly. You in the same night?
Well, obviously, you would get some rest in first stuff, I think, because we have kind of been shot up and stuff. I just figured that was for granted.
Okay,
We're just gonna
like,
burst
are you
into his
just-
house in the middle of the night.
Are you gonna go the next day?
We're going to break into people's houses at night and wreck up the place.
And of course, do the most heinous of acts, which is to put a drink on the table without a coaster. Kind of villainy.
Fine.
So yeah, I assume you're going like the next night.
Mm-hmm.
I guess count as that being 24 hours of rest.
Yep.
So Tristan, you can restore 24 hours worth of body, because I know you regenerate body quite quickly.
Yes, I'm now on 6 body.
Fortunately, I actually barely took any body at all. I just took an absolute shit ton of stun.
Yeah, I think people got beaten up. This was perhaps the toughest combat encounter yet.
Yeah.
I do not apologize.
No, that's fine. It was challenging. I'm just saying, like, it's like I'm quite protected from health damage. It's just stun, Fortunately, I've got a decent con, so I don't just get totaled all the time. But yeah.
It is important. So yes, let's see my notes. When you follow the instructions to reach his apartment, you arrive outside the building. Again, it's another apartment in New York, which doesn't really require too much. Although the address seems to be indicate that it's on the 2nd floor, and you can see the window has curtains drawn over it.
$5 says he's dead.
It's suspicious, but first of all, let's go and try the door. See if it's unlocked or anything.
Yeah, you can go inside the apartment building, and
I think they have doorbells like at the ground floor for each
Yes, that is true.
apartment
That's true.
in America.
You'd ring the doorbell, and there'd be no response.
Yeah, okay. Let's go up and check and see if the door's unlocked. If it is locked, however, I have another plan.
Okay.
Most of us can fly. I'm sure you understand what the plan involves.
Well, involve breaking a window because you can't really open them from the outside.
Dynamic
We'll see
entry.
if we can.
Yeah, you can't seem to get in through the front door. I mean, there's no one responding on the apartment. Well, it seems Ed isn't home or isn't accepting visitors by not answering.
Right, yeah. So I think if we head back outside and then...
No, you're still outside. You're still outside. You can.
Using the fact it's dark outside to our advantage, I am going to hover up with my super suit and have a look, see if I can have a look inside through the window.
Can I suggest something? Can I just try and pick the lock?
If you want to.
Yeah, make a lockpick roll.
My lockpick is 13.
You manage to open up the door. However, it probably will close itself and lock when it closes. It's one of those kind of doors. Just hold it
make
up.
sure to wedge the door.
And for Helena, you fly up and you can't see anything through the window because there's a curtain.
No, he's got blinds and stuff drawn. Fair enough. I'll head back around and regroup with people inside then.
It seems pretty. It seems pretty. Whatchamacallit? Destitute, but you can either take the stairs or rather grungy-looking elevator.
Risky. I think I'll take the stairs.
Okay. It's how fit is Helena?
Not amazingly. If you're asking stats wise, she's got
There's more
strength
mean
5, dex 15, con 20. So
But
she's
is she
reasonably
actually
good for stamina, but she's not very strong at all.
Yeah, I was more asking you, like, is like going up like a flight or two of stairs like really gonna tire her out?
It's not going to tire her out for long. That's for damn sure. Because again, she's got quite good stamina. But like, she's not like a very athletic individual. So she's probably going to be huffing and puffing a bit when she gets to the top, and she's not going to get there exceptionally fast.
Fair enough, because I know everyone else is pretty athletic.
Yeah, the rest of the team's either got alien or monstrous physiology, or is just like swole AF.
40 endurance.
I was more like implying like just general athleticism.
Mm.
But,
I can walk upstairs for quite a bit before I tire.
I can walk up many flights of stairs. That is a superpower. The Stairmaster. I have to write this down actually. Stairmaster. It may come up. Yes, the hallway does kind of smell unpleasant. The wallpaper seems to be a bit peeling off, and it's obviously been replastered a few times. But you do make it towards the door.
Artist living in squalor.
I mean, the barista job, it's not very profitable. Yeah, the door seems to be shut. There's a little thing where you can look through. Little peephole. How do you approach the door?
Who asking?
It's everyone really.
With my 10-foot pole.
Please, you gotta use the collapsible pole.
So I mean, I figure it's just going to be a case of me taking the same route that Manticore did up to the room, and then just meeting him at the door because he's got the door open.
Well, that's the door that he unlocked was the front door, the building itself, not the apartment.
Well, if you want, I can try and pop the apartment one as well. I look to Helena.
Mm-hmm.
Then make the roll.
I'm going to say I'm not hearing it now, so
13.
which is exactly on my score.
You you jiggle the lock around a little bit, and it opens up. The room itself is a bit dark. The lights aren't really on. Seems somewhat lived in, but nobody recently has been inside. It seems to have a kitchen attached to the living area and a door or two heading off. Separate rooms.
So I will take one of the doors.
Right.
Okay.
And open it up, see what's on the other side.
Seems to be a bathroom.
It... Presume there's nothing untoward about this bathroom.
Nothing really. It seems. I mean, what exactly are you looking for?
Well, I suppose first off we're looking to see whether there's been anyone here or whether anything has happened here that would mean it's no longer inhabited.
That would be a say forensics roll. Look around. Do things.
Which I don't have.
Get every man it.
I can give it a shot. Nope.
Oh boy. You suspect whoever lived here covered their tracks very well. You can't really seem to determine anything. It seems to be just an apartment. Reasonably well kept.
Right, well, I'm going to do some forensics around here to see if there's been any signs of a struggle or anything suspicious, like left behind by our victim. Assuming he's like a victim anyway, I'm starting to suspect he might be.
Possibly.
Let's give this a roll. Hey, would you look at that?
Hey, that's pretty good.
Yield unto me your secrets, room.
7. Yeah, you do kind of walk around, start examining around, and in the living space there appears to be some stacks of papers on a table. Seems to be you're looking through the itemized bills, rent, gas, electric, all that kind of stuff. However, there seems to be some things that do stick out. There seems to be a couple of invoices for shipping, and there's also what appears to be a couple of legal letters from with payments to and from what is some kind of solicitors. The name of the where is it? For a law firm called Strickland and Hutchings. Services rendered. So it seems to be some legal paperwork, and which seems quite vague. The wording on the bills do seem very vague. They seem to be like retainer costs and consultation. It doesn't really go further into it. And the shipping information seems to be coming out from a local dock. So it seems like they've been obviously moving some stuff around.
Interesting.
And anything you really want to discuss about it?
I'm just thinking, what about solicitors' information would be of any use to us?
Well, I suppose you could probably
We can
investigate who these are.
cross-reference it and see if any of it's like weird. But what I'm more keen on finding out is if there's any evidence around to where this guy's gone.
You can't really see any evidence for where he may have gone. And that's the kind of peculiar thing.
And there's no signs that anything weird has happened here?
None that you can find.
I'm going to look around and see if I can find signs of a schedule or diary of any kind.
Certainly.
Even if it's just a calendar on the wall.
Okay, you do find the calendar. There seems to be some dates listed before which can kind of corroborate with some of the documents that are marked on the calendar. However, there doesn't seem to be much in the future. The most recent day, of course, being the art exhibit, the art auction yesterday.
Right. So would he have been attending that himself?
You're not too sure.
Okay. And you guys have any idea what we should do with where it should go from here?
I'm not sure.
Does he have like any kind of notebook that might have known associates that might know anything?
Well, he doesn't seem to have anything in here that you can locate. So either he had it on him personally, or he kept track of it in some other way. Maybe he had some kind of cloud-based solution for organization. That's me joking. Typing something?
Yeah, I was typing something to someone, yeah, but huh.
There's some stuff to go on.
Yeah, I'm just not sure where to go from here, really. Like, we could always ask the solicitors, but what do we ask them? You know, like we're investigating something suspicious that we think this artist who talked to you might have been involved in. Do you know any more? But they almost certainly won't know anything. They're not involved with it.
Perhaps.
What do you guys think?
Well, it's kind of our only lead on him. Oh.
Well, you've got two pieces of information so far. You've got the sort of legal documents, well, legal solicitor's charges for something, and again, like it's very vague, the information, and you've also got some invoice information regarding something down at the docks. You also, I believe, have Schalke doing research, but she hasn't really gone back to you yet. But then again, Helena knows that the girl is quite unreliable with her homework.
Mm.
It's up to you where you want to look next.
I mean, I'd welcome someone else taking the initiative on.
Yeah, what does Cerulean and Manticore think about this? Hear their thoughts.
You said this was an apartment complex, yeah?
Yeah.
So that means there's other people living here.
Mm-hmm.
Would it not be worth speaking to his neighbours, see if they know anything?
Hmm. That might be an idea. You could do that.
I can give it a try. I'm not exactly the best person to speak to, but I can give it a try anyway.
I mean, you're probably the most normal-looking person.
That's not exactly reassuring.
Well, yeah. I mean, you do wear pretty advanced suit combat armor. But I mean, like, I think it's more comforting to talk to than a sheep woman or a moth girl. Only we had someone who could assume different forms,
Yeah, that'd be great.
disguise themselves as pretty much anyone. But no, we don't at the minute. Yeah, you do seem a little indecisive at the moment.
I could with neighbours if I can find out whether he had any upcoming, or whether he, I can't even get the word out today.
It's fine. Take your time.
See if they know when he was last at the apartment and if he has any associates where he may have gone to meet them or whether they might know. We can speak to them and see if they know where he is.
Okay. Do you want to roll for this, or do you want to we'll play it out?
Probably better role playing it out because my conversation skills are lacking.
That is true. Not much of a speaker, but yeah, you could pick any one of his neighbours.
So I'll go with the neighbour on the left of his.
Okay then. What about you two chaps as well? We
I mean, I'm happy to go. Yeah.
I'm not gonna be that useful in this.
Just direct me what you want me to do, basically. Also, speak up because you're all really quiet.
yeah, it's true. Probably could do the just your volume.
My volume is maxed, so
Okay, that's good. I've adjusted Tristan's a little bit. Does mean it'll be a little hard to hear as well. But it should be good now.
Okay.
Right, yeah, so let's go over this now. I can hear you better. What do you need me to do?
So what I'm planning to do is speak to the neighbours. Where have we searched in the apartment then? Have we searched all the rooms?
Yeah, you would have had time to look over the rooms. The last room,
Okay.
of course, would have been a bedroom.
Okay. Other than that, unless you want to try and speak to some of the neighbours.
I mean, I could. I'm fairly personable and persuasive, so. In fact, I have an idea for that. If we are going to have a speak to neighbours, I'm going to quickly put my super suit back in my suitcase and get changed back into my usual casual sort of clothes.
Okay then.
And then once I've done that, I'll pay a little visit to the neighbours and see if they're in, or if they're not, the neighbours on the other side.
Okay then. Suppose you knock on the door, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay. You knock on the door. Wait about 10, 20 seconds. Door opens, and it appears to be a somewhat middle-aged man. Comes out and immediately hits you with his thick New York accent. Now, I can't really do that accent for any prolonged period of time.
Why can you be a successful superhero like your brother?
Walking here.
Talking here. Yeah,
Okay.
you kind of need a phrase to like lock onto.
But yeah,
Hey,
nonetheless.
Joey. Anyway, like, who the fuck are you?
Hey, I'm really, really sorry to disturb you, sir. My name is Helena. I'm looking into a disappearance. There's an individual who lived next door to you.
You're a fucking sheep woman.
Yes, I'm surprised you haven't seen the news regarding that, but this isn't about me. There's someone who used to live next door to you, and something very important is happening. Their life could be in danger.
Alright?
Okay. Can you tell me anything about their schedule recently? Where they may have gone, when you last saw them?
He's like, nah. Never spoke to him.
Really? All this time?
Well, yeah, what do you take me for?
No comment.
People don't talk to each other.
Yeah, I'm gonna sort of just like rub my forehead a bit and then just say to him like, if you can't tell me anything, there's likely going to be a police investigation here, and they'll go all over this place, possibly all over your room too, and ask you a lot of very probing questions. So if you can help me out, then that's probably in your best interests.
I suppose you need to make an roll for that.
Sure.
Persuasion.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Oh, hey, that's a lot of degrees of success.
Yes, it is, but there are some unfortunate sides of this.
Yeah.
How many would you say that you would have got if this was just a plain roll?
Well, my standard roll for persuasion is 15 under.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
And you were trying to intimidate him.
Yeah. I don't. Is intimidate a separate skill?
No, it counts as under persuasion, but I suppose there are a lot of factors that go into intimidating someone.
Yeah.
Is it a presence attack to intimidate someone?
No, it's not presence attack. Presence attack is.
I am trying to. Yeah, if I was flexing aggressively at him, it would be presence attack. Hold up my hand and
Little enough flexing
at him while I sparkle and the word menacing appears behind me. No, like, I'm actually just saying to him, like, look, if you don't humor me, you're gonna have to humor the cops, and they're probably not gonna be nearly as nice.
Like, so yeah, I ain't talking to no cop, and I ain't talking to any kind of goat lady as well. Now you can get out of here. I'm gonna have to call the boys, and they ain't. You know what? They like a bit of lamb on their pizza. You know what I'm saying?
So I'm not sure you want to do that. I'm a superhero. Boys like that I send to jail on a regular basis. Now, are we going to talk like sensible adults, or am I going to have to show you what I mean?
Says, hey, you're the one threatening me.
I'm just reminding you of the circumstance. Now, are you going to tell me what you know?
Says, I ain't telling you nothing, because I know nothing. And then he slams the door in your face.
Yeah, I'll just sort of grumble at this and then be like, well. Well then let's try the neighbours.
You hear some very Italian shouting inside.
Yeah, let's try the neighbours on the other side.
Okay.
I just said to Cerulean, next time, maybe let me be the bad guy. Not to Cerulean, sorry, to Helena.
Yeah, we could tell.
Yeah, I guess. Right, but yeah, let's see who's on the other side. Assuming there is another side anyway, it's the end of the line.
Okay. Who's taking the charge of the conversation this time?
I'll definitely let Manticore take charge of it. But if it turns out that they're a soft, like innocent little guy inside the room, then obviously I'll jump in and say my piece. But if they turn out to be yet another hardened Italian American, then by all means I'll let Manticore.
New York. Yeah. So you knock on the door, and after a while, the door opens and you get like just face full of the most pungent, dank smell you can think of.
When you say dank, do you mean like cat piss and mildew, or do you mean like, smoke weed every day?
420.
Oh my god.
Full 420.
Helena's immediately gonna like try her hardest to hide her middle upper class disdain while wafting her hand and being like, oh.
Obviously, there's like a stoner guy at the door, and he's like, "Yo, man, you got a pizza? Wait, you're not the pizza guy."
Yeah, she's gonna look at him like just about managed to contain her disdain for this half man and offer a polite smile. Emphasis on polite. Yeah, Manticore, you do the talking.
Yep, I'll just say to them, no, we're actually looking for your neighbour, and just gesture to the apartment we've searched, and just say, wondering if you've seen him recently, or heard anything about where he might have gone recently.
He he look cranes around. He looks towards that direction. He's kind of like, and then he looks back. He takes a quick moment to like look at both Cerulean and Helena. He says,
What?
"Think I might be tripping a bit too hard, dude."
Oh man,
But
I'm so fucked right now. Oh, gee.
That's a really big fly.
At this point, Helena's just absolutely flabbergasted that so few people watch the news in New York. She's like, "Oh, come on! I was all over the television."
He's like, "That dog is talking, man. I think I've just taken a bit too much."
oh shit! I gotta come back. Oh man!
It's a bad trip. It's the tripping.
Hey.
Hey
man, wait.
That looks over.
Oh. Are you talking in character?
Go for it. You started talking first, so you go for it.
I'm thinking of deceiving him a little bit.
Yeah, like if normal persuasion fails, we could persuade him that we are actually the symptoms of an outrageously bad trip and that we're figments of his imagination.
Yeah, and he needs to.
In order to make you leave, he needs to spill the beans.
To talk if he wants us to disappear. Yeah, we are the result of your deep mind. If you want things to return to normal and us to go away, you must answer our questions.
I was gonna be like, oh, we really do? Okay.
Whoa. Tell me what to do, spirit ladybug. Is this a vision quest, man?
Both
Yes,
palms
this
are
is your
firmly
vision
upon Helena's
quest.
face.
You will be enlightened after you answer our questions.
Okay, man. I'll try. Seems really nervous. What are you gonna ask him?
Do you know what happened to your neighbor?
I can still hear him.
What can you hear?
He just sort of stares quietly, and you can still hear loud Italian yelling in the other room. Can't quite make out what it is, but it's probably something. He always does that, man.
Him. The one in that room.
Oh. I don't know, man. I ain't seen him in a while.
The last time you saw him.
Or like some weed a week ago.
What was he doing?
Smoking it.
That was the last thing you saw. Okay. Fuck.
Yeah, we smoked a lot.
I'm flabbergasted.
Yeah, like at this point, this is like an overseas thing. Right? At this point, I reckon I know what we might be able to do. It's a little unconventional, but we might be able to find their dealer, and through their dealer, find out more about the guy we're after. Because dealers usually know quite a lot about the people they sell drugs to.
Drug dealers are very into talking to superheroes.
Yes, they are when they have the choice of that or a fucking pair of handcuffs. If you get what I'm saying.
I suppose Manticore can all go Batman on him. Where is he?
Where is he?
Tell me about sculptures.
Do we ask anything else?
Whoa, man, I think it's Mexican. Kind of goes
Oh my
back
god,
inside.
it always comes back to fucking Ernesto, doesn't it?
No, he was referring to the
He thinks I'm Mexican.
Oh, right.
So, did he say he gave him the weed, or did I mishear that?
Yeah, it appears like they like smoked some joints together a week ago. Or a bong. Could be either.
So is he giving us the name of his dealer?
I think he is the dealer. That's what I'm saying.
He seems pretty out of it. He's just like, I don't know. I don't know where he gets his stuff, man.
I have this mental image of him blinking like one eye and then the other eye out of sequence.
Just with a slight sound of.
I just have an image of him blinking ridiculously slowly, like takes him a full 3 to 4 seconds to blink.
You just hear it as well.
Whoa! I know Kung Fu.
Excellent. He just kind of stares at his hand, just like.
Right, but either way, let's see if we can find out who his dealer is.
Okay, you gonna ask him that then again because he didn't say.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say, well, where do you get your weed? Where do you get the magic grass that makes us real?
Oh, that ain't the grass, dude. That's the LSD.
Right. Sorry.
It's okay. Mexican space bug. Man. Woman. We're all just people doing things. This is going on. This stoniness is going for much longer than I expected. I'm running out of stone things to say.
Like, just I guess, yeah.
Well, like, you know, in all of that stuff he said, did he actually give us a name or anything?
No, he
No.
like I'll reiterate what I said previously. He says he doesn't know who he gets his stuff off.
Right. Oh man. Starting to low-key regret not making a character who's a sidekick who can read minds, but hey.
Do you really want to read a guy's mind who's currently tripping balls?
If it's anything like Psychonauts, I imagine it would be really fun, so yeah.
That's probably true, that.
Smoke
Like-
weed.
You guys want to, like, go inside? I got pizza coming.
Oh man, like the look on Helena's face right now after being offered that.
I'm sure she gets enough of that during her day job.
She's at the end of her tether right now. Like, she's a few inches away from giving this guy a good hard talk about his life choices.
We're going to sit you down and we're going to talk about your life choices.
Whoa.
Funny, man.
Right. So I guess we're not getting any more out of him. I'm gonna hold my thumb up and flash the tip like a neuralizer from Men in Black.
Well, in the hopes that he's so stoned he'll actually believe his memory's been wiped.
and then I'm gonna say, "We were never here. We were all in your mind. Your enlightenment is complete. You no longer need to do drugs." And then I pull everyone away, so it's like maybe his brain doesn't comprehend and he thinks
He's
we
like-
just disappeared.
Yeah, he just kind of like stands there. He's like, "But I like doing drugs, man." He just goes back inside.
Well, you're not gonna need to do drugs. They say you can't do drugs.
He's like,
In the end, I was looking at the stuff in the freezer. I was like,
ugh.
Not a big one, or
yeah, fairly big actually. Hang on.
Hope seems Harper's conversation. It's fine. Anything else you chaps want to do?
Sorry about that. I had a visitor.
Yes, that's fine. Tell by
Um,
context.
Find. Maybe we can find some traces of his apartment and see maybe dealer.
Okay,
Is a lead that will specific. 'Cause-
probably add.
But it might, so might as well try.
Yes. So, what exactly are you looking for again?
We're looking for any leftover weed
Oh, okay.
in the artist apartment.
Yeah,
if
you
not, can agree or disagree.
yeah, you
That's
can.
not bad.
You can head back and you can have a look around, and you
Yeah.
probably find
I
like
think
a
what
small baggie.
I
and-
would like to do is have a look around and see if I can see any signs of like who the dealer might be based on stuff in his room. Like if he's got a number for a dealer or anything like that, or something that might say in his phone book, like, "Oh, this is the guy who I buy my drugs off."
Yeah.
Obviously, it wouldn't be that blatant and obvious, but he might have some kind of cryptic clue.
Yeah. Can you make a perception roll, Hap? And for Cerulean, you do find a small bag of weed in a bedside cabinet.
And any better? I don't think. Oh, wait, that was a roll from earlier.
Yeah.
Let me just have a look.
Hmm. Ooh, excuse me. You both don't seem to find anything. He probably had it on his phone or something.
Yeah, well, I haven't even done my roll yet, but fair enough.
No, I thought that was from
Yeah,
earlier.
the 8 was me doing a roll earlier on.
So make a roll.
Yeah, I'll do a roll anyway. You never know; it might be 3 ones. Yeah, 9.
No, still not enough. Find anything. Again, you probably reckon that he probably had something on him, or probably had it on his phone. Call them. Who keeps paper notes of phone numbers anyway?
I don't know, but I figured there might be something in his apartment, especially considering he's living in a fairly dingy apartment.
Someone who risked their phone being stolen.
That is true. Yeah, you did find some information though regarding the legal stuff and the shipping information. There wasn't too much detail in either though, so you could follow up in them.
I guess that's our only real lead at this point then.
Depends what you want to look at, really.
Look into the shipping of this statue and see if we can find out anything from the company or where the statue was before. Try and follow the paper trail back, see where it goes.
Do you want to look into that legal firm at all? It's been probably good just a Google search.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
You do. You like Google search or two, or the equivalent of Google, and you do bring up some information on it. It's like some personal claims stuff. In fact, you've now that you think about it, you may have seen like a billboard or two around town about this. Well, about this sort of stuff. It seems to be quite cheesy. There is even a small video.
Huh.
When you play it, it's one of those like crappy infomercial type videos where it's like, has this happened to you? Have you had an accident? Have you had an injury at work? And want to claim? Call Strickland and Hutchings, where we can... Hear where I'm going with this. Where we can have a no-win, no-fee claim on your behalf to ensure that you see justice.
Okay. Yeah, we could chase them up as well, I guess.
Yeah, it depends what you want to do first, really. No, I mean, it would be a bit late to call their offices right now.
Yeah. I'm thinking we probably return back to the hideout as we sort of like plan the next move, I guess.
Okay.
Try and leave the place as we found it, like maybe actually I've got a good idea. Once we've done in there, we could report to the police that there's been a break-in his house, in his room. say that we went in to have a look, and that's why, you know, our DNA evidence is on the is in the room.
Yeah, I can imagine
We think he might be missing.
the forensics team going, there's a lot of wool around here.
Exactly. Obviously, they're gonna find evidence that we've been in there, but if we just say like, yeah, we went in and had a look because we're superheroes, but we couldn't find anything. Can you guys take a look at this sort of thing?
Yeah, you get a the squad car will come and check it out.
And if they ask why were you there in the first place, we'll just say, oh, we were just trying to convince a guy to stop taking drugs because his parents are worried about him.
How very good of you. So you return? Are you going to Manticore's safe house?
Yeah, I think we should probably use that for now. I mean, I direct the rest of the group to go there. Helena would obviously go to her house and just make sure everything's okay there first, shut the place up, and then go to the safe house and join them.
Okay. Yeah, you do arrive there, and the Bao is not here.
Okay. Does he usually just disappear off?
Well, I mean, it's
Yeah.
the next day, and he's just. Oh, sorry.
I just say, yeah, it's pretty common. He just, well, it is his place, pretty
That's fair
much.
enough.
So
I should have really wrote a good. I should have really wrote a good script for that advert. Maybe next time, if I can remember. So now that you're there, what are you wanting to do?
Well, we need to check with these solicitors, but I'm not really sure where to start with that. What to say?
That is a good point. I was hoping you would probably want.
I don't know.
Well, you are involved with the law, so I'm pretty sure you could think of something.
Yeah. Sorry if I'm a bit out of it right now. I'm just. I don't know. I was expecting more like zapping and kapowing, and I was not expecting this kind of puzzle to be put before us. So I'm like,
Well, not every game is
Yeah.
zapping, kapows to splat.
Yeah.
Sometimes there's plot and thinking and stuff.
My best guess would be that if we visit the solicitors' offices in person, we could potentially try and, if there's some kind of like secret thing going on, we can sort of ask them face to face, get their trust in us, that kind of thing.
Okay. You could probably find some time to head down tomorrow after you finish at the
Well, I
school.
do want to also add that I don't think we should do too much more without Ikky. Because
Yeah.
if we leave him behind too much, he'll end up being really out of it.
Well, it is recorded, and he can review the footage.
True, I guess. Yeah, you can watch the stream back over.
One of the advantages. They get a new animated GIF or GIF, however you say it. Hmm. Okay. If you want to call it there, then we could.
Well, I was going to say I'm going to have to call it soon because my brother's about to go to bed.
That sounds like a pain.
Oh,
Well, yeah, that makes sense. So should be able to. It was a decent session, about 2 hours 20 minutes. So we'll catch up in 2 weeks, and hopefully Ikky.
Yeah, hopefully
Is-
we'll have the
is-
full team back together and can.
Well,
Focus
he had some personal stuff, didn't he? So
Yeah,
Leave him
there's
to it.
awake and things.
yeah, and we'll look forward to seeing him back, and hopefully somewhat energized. Because I mean, we've got daylight savings over here, so be good for him because he'll have some time to rest up, or
Mhm.
I don't know, doing this RPG. Anyway, it's been good having you chaps back, and hopefully you will enjoy what I have coming.
Yep.
Farewell.
Until next time.